Representative Bryant.
Chairman, you know, if we were at just 25th in the nation in the state effort regarding public education, I think everything that my colleague and other colleagues have said would be, I would have to take at face value, that we love public education, we want to support public education, and this is not going to hurt public education. But we're 44th, and to get to 25th would require $30 billion, which means that the entire surplus in 2023 was the result of underfunding public education in comparison with the rest of the country. We make a pitiful effort at the state level. And all of the negative commentary aimed at the operation of public schools that we hear throughout the year and a little bit in here is a result of the way in which things have been managed for the last 20 years, Mr. Schoolcraft, under your party's majority in this legislature, and 30 years under your party's control of the executive branch. Since you brought up parties, I think we should talk about parties. Yes, in 1957, every bill was a Democratic bill because every member of the legislature was a Democrat, because you guys were still hiding out in the Democratic Party in those days. So let's be straight about that and not leave anything hidden. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to ask a question. I don't find anything in the bill that says that a child who's going to get one of these vouchers has to reside in Texas. Is that in your bill?
It is.
Would you point to that section?
I'll have to find it. I'll find it for you.
Okay,
They have to be a
good.
parent has to. Once you go on with your questions, I'll find it. It's in there.
That's my question.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll find it for you right on the line here. Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
Let's get the next set of questions. Because the parent is the one that receives the ESA on behalf of their children, means a resident of this state whose natural or adoptive parent, managing or possessory conservator, legal guardian, custodian, or other person with legal authority to act on behalf of a child. I'm sorry, it's page 2, under definitions. 29, I'm sorry. Yes, section 1, under definitions, 29351. Yeah. Paragraph 5.
I ask about the residence of the child. Can a child receive a voucher that doesn't live in Texas?
No, the parent has to be a resident of the state
Well,
of Texas. But it's,
What if we're divorced, I'm a parent here in Texas and my kid lives in California?
yeah. Yeah, they must have the same eligibility to qualify as a public school student.
And where
I
does
believe
it-
that's the answer.
Where does it say that?
Section 29355, under eligible child. Still section 1 of the bill.
Section 29355.
Yeah, 355, 29355 under eligible child.
Could you just read it so you don't have to wait for me to find it?
Yeah. Yeah. A child is eligible to participate in the program and may, subject to available funding, enroll in the program for the semester following the semester in which the child's application is submitted under section 29356 if the child is eligible to attend a public school under section 25001.
Well, that doesn't say that a child who lives out of state can't.
They would have to be eligible to attend a public school in Texas.
Well, it's a circular. I'm just pointing out, it doesn't say anywhere in here that a child is not eligible if they don't live in Texas.
Well, it certainly makes, I mean, if you look at the the fact a parent must be. We can clarify that. I'll make sure it's clarified.
Is that your intent?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, well, that kind of relates back to the question that Mr. Dutton asked earlier about online teaching, because the child could be just about anywhere. And the question is, who's eligible for one of these vouchers?
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Okay.